lovely Aries, this is Debs and this is your reading for mid-March 2025. Aries, I feel as if you are needing to escape somehow. I don't think this is a really serious situation. I think you're trapped by anything or anyone, but there is a sense that the world has got a little bit too serious for you. You may be dealing with a lot right now. You could be heavily ensconced in a serious career. You may be hoping you can pay your bills. You may have debt to clear. You may worry up in your head about the future. Aries, I feel as if you're sort of a little bit tangled in your head right now. What you really want to do is for somebody to pluck you from where you are, put you on a desert island with a margarita, no social media, so you can just sit and look at the sea. That's what I'm getting. Aries, I don't know, guys, you may simply be dreaming of going on holiday, but you may feel you can't afford it. It might be, Aries, that you're realizing you've reached a crossroads in your life and you are desperate for change. But the change would involve taking the pressure off you somehow in order for you to stop worrying so much. I'm just getting this worrying energy. Yeah, okay. How weird. I'm seeing somebody playing with a very thin pencil and they're a bit agitated and they're ending up snapping it in two by mistake and they're just chucking it in the corner of their desk as if to say, oh, okay, I know I'm a bit on edge. Aries, bless you. Let's just get into this. Oh, I'm stuttering. Yeah, Aries, you may even find yourself falling over your words. You may feel, for some of you, that it's just all got a bit too much. It's as if, okay, I've got that done, good, whew, that done, that paid for, that sorted. Oh my God, and what's that over there? Another bill? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, I'm just getting a sense that you might have had a roller coaster of mini tower moments. I shouldn't laugh, Aries, we've all been there. It could be your car died, and then your laptop packed up on you, and then you lost your mobile, and then maybe you filed the wrong papers, and you've got to do it all over again. Aries, there's a sense that you're fighting fire, guys. Bless you. Oh. All right, people, let's just... I'm hearing from Michael, let's just see how we can help you calm down. Okay, let's just see how we can help you calm down, Aries. I'm hearing someone say out there, yeah, I just want to win the lottery so I can leave this place, leave all this stress and go and sit quietly in a log cabin. Maybe Aries, you're thinking, you know what? I'm just going to ditch everything and go and live off grid. How expensive is that going to be? You've almost reached that point. You may have been striving for a lovely lifestyle, Aries, or striving to build up a lot of savings. You may really be struggling. Yeah, I'm now seeing somebody zooming down the highway on automatic, but they've got cars on either side that they're having to watch out for. They're running low on gas, that they're speeding down this highway, and what they're thinking about is, I want to get off this highway, but I've got somebody to the left of me, I've got somebody to the right of me. When is the next exit? Wow, I hope I get to the next exit before I run out of gas. Yeah, it's that sort of oh type feeling. Wow, Aries, what are you dealing with, people? Yeah. Oh, guys. Wow. And I just felt almost a wave coming up through me as if I was going to burst into tears. Okay, Aries, you're going to be okay, guys. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. It may be the wake-up call you need. It may be you realise, I just can't do the job that I'm doing anymore. It may be you realise, I can't be in this relationship anymore. I can't be under so much pressure. I've got too many responsibilities. There's a strong sense that you just want to shut out the world and go incognito for a period of time to just assess, just to settle yourself down. Okay, guys, Judgment. All right. Wow. You've got a really serious decision to make, Aries. It might be relating to a Sagittarian for some of you. I'm seeing somebody on a beach just sitting on the inside of a cave, thinking to themselves, I'm just going to stay here for a while because no one can find me here. No one can find me here. Nobody can question me. Nobody can say to me, okay, Aries, have you paid that bill? Have you sent that email? Have you sorted that issue out? It's as if it's too much. And you just want to go into hibernation. Crossing that is the Magician. Aries, you are trying to manifest detaching from everything and everyone for a period of time, simply to get your head straight. Simply to get your head straight. In the past, the High Priestess, in the past, Aries, there may have been a connection with a Pisces or a Cancerian, or there was a psychic connection, but it didn't go anywhere because this is no speaking. Maybe you two just cut communication. After that time, with the energy of the Hermit, there might have been a situation with a Virgo, or you went into Hermit mode, Aries, to do a lot of thinking. Maybe. What you're considering now is the Page of Wands. There's just a lot of people wanting things from you, wanting your time, your energy, your attention, your skills, your experience, your advice. It's just too much, Aries. It's too much. You may find yourself getting a bit agitated. You may find yourself being a bit blunt with people, a little bit sharp with people, but you don't mean to be, Aries. You're just under a lot of stress, guys. You may also be shallow working or shallow living. And by that I mean, this is you thinking to yourself, I've got to clean the house, but I haven't got any time. I can't pay for somebody to do it for me. So you rush around with some lemon wipes and think to yourself, okay, that's it. You're shallow cleaning, right? That's it. Okay, took me 10 minutes. That's okay. That's fine. It may be, Aries, if you've got a lot of work to do, you find yourself doing bits and pieces that are easy, that you enjoy, rather than getting embroiled in the nitty-gritty of very serious big projects because you just can't handle it. It might be, Aries, that this is you thinking to yourself, I know I've got to pay a large amount of money for this, but I can't afford to, so I'm going to delay payment or see if I can pay in installments. It's as if you're constantly fighting fire and you're sick of it. You're sick of it. Okay, guys. In the immediate future, yeah, Aries, you're about to lose it. Five of Swords. It's as if I've had enough. I want to get out of this. Where's the exit? Wow, there's a very strong correlation to the Pisces reading. Very strong correlation to the Pisces reading. You may have Pisces in your chart, Aries. Moon rising Venus, maybe. This is you spinning around on someone that may be asking you to do something and losing it. I can't do it, okay? I can't do it. I'm sorry. I haven't got any time. Whereas you wouldn't normally say it like that because you may be in a situation where you have to be diplomatic to a partner, to a work colleague, to your boss. Aries, are you losing it with your boss? Bless you. Okay. In your fears, Aries, the King of Swords, yeah. Yeah. The King of Swords is you fearful that you're just going to have to shut off your emotions to deal with maybe the next few months until you can find a plan, a way of getting out of something. You may simply hate the career you're in. You may have a miserable relationship. You may be living on your own, paying expensive bills, and what you may be thinking about is maybe I should just decamp and move somewhere really, really cheap and just see if I can work locally. It's almost that big a deal. This is you maybe in a high-flying position in a company in the middle of a city. And what you're thinking about is, okay, where's the nearest quiet town? What jobs are available in this town? I could do bar work. I could run a little boutique shop. Maybe I could earn just enough money to pay rent in a little cottage. That's almost what we're coming to here. I can't live this life anymore. All right. Wow. In the environment, Aries, is the Two of Swords. If you do lose it with someone, they may say to you, okay, Aries, I'm sorry, I've had enough. It may be that they know you're on edge. It may be they feel you're hiding something, Aries. Because this is you losing it and then just storming off in the opposite direction. Be careful, Aries, because this could be your boss saying to you, okay, Aries, I don't know what happened before. You were obviously very stressed. Let's have a chat in my office. What your boss may be saying to you is, if you're under pressure, take a break. If you feel you can't do this job, we would agree to let you go. Your choice. Two of Swords. What do you want to do, Aries? And this is you shocked. This could be a very honest conversation with your partner. Your partner may be giving you an ultimatum. Okay, Aries, you're obviously not happy. You're on edge. You're getting at me. You seem really strung out. I think we should end it. Aries, for some of you, I have to be honest, even though whatever this person says may be a shock, I think it will be followed by a massive sense of relief. Relief. In your hopes. Eight of Pentacles. Whatever you do here, Aries, you're hoping to continue to bring in enough money to support yourself. I'm refraining from saying support anyone else, because even if you have dependents, Aries, I think what you're planning on doing is trying to release yourself from those dependents. You could be ending a marriage. You could be saying to family members, I'm sorry, I can't help you out financially anymore. I just can't do it. The outcome. Yeah, Aries, wow, the world. You're closing out a major cycle of stress, of pressure, of other people telling you what to do, of other people demanding things of you, of other people passing the buck, right? Oh, Aries can do that. Aries doesn't mind. Yeah, no, Aries, you are standing up and saying, I'm sorry, I do mind, no more. It may be surprising for those around you. Clarification for you, Justice. All right. You want balance in your life, Aries. With the Six of Pentacles, you may be heading for a divorce. It may be, I can't do this anymore. This is what you're thinking. There may have been a very unequal give and take situation with a Libra. It may well be, Aries, that you're fighting fire financially. It may be money's coming in, but almost more money is having to be paid out somehow. And you're thinking to yourself, pretty soon I'm going to reach the point where I just can't support myself, let alone anyone else. And you're worried you're going to get to that point. So you're thinking about it now to figure out what you can do to bring change to your life. Whoever is, I think, sitting down with you and saying, okay, Aries, let's have a chat, because they have a feeling that you're about to lose it. They may feel they have to walk on eggshells around you, or they may feel, okay, we've got to get everything out on the table. What's going on here? Their energy, Aries, is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a very blunt message of truth, which I think is, okay, let's not beat around the bush. Let's have a really honest, open conversation. What is going on with you, Aries? The Devil. This is somebody who may know that you've got yourself into a toxic situation and you don't know how to get out of it. This is somebody who may know that you've been up in your head obsessing about something, but they don't know what it is. This could simply be a very honest conversation with a Capricorn for some of you. You may have been avoiding having a conversation, Aries, no more. Because this is you sort of flying off the handle, shouting at this person, marching off in the opposite direction, and they're running after you, basically saying, okay, Aries, what the hell was that? What was that? What's going on with you? It may be totally out of character. It may be that Aries in the office, you're known as someone really chilled, really relaxed, life and soul of the party. Nothing phases you. Aries is the bastion of strength, male or female, right? No, this is a very different side of you coming out, and this person is confused. And they want to get to the bottom of whatever this is. Underneath the deck, 3 of Pentacles. Aries, what I'm getting here is you're thinking of letting go of responsibilities, whatever those are. It may be you realise that you just can't juggle 3 balls in the air. It's just not possible, right? You're going to drop the ball eventually. It might be, Aries, you're desperately trying to keep afloat. You may be trying to bring in 2 or 3 streams of income, but it's still not enough. 7 of Wands, yeah. This is you very defensive. You're pushing people away. It's as if, I can't cope with any more. 2 of Wands. You're standing at crossroads. This may be a very intense moment you have with yourself. You could be looking at yourself in the mirror. I'm not me anymore. Who am I? What do I want? What do I stand for? What would make me happy? You're almost jumping timelines. You're thinking about your life maybe in the next 10 years. And what you're considering is, if I'm going to make a change at all, it has to be now. For some reason, it has to be now. I am really ready to embrace change. You may not have been ready before. You may have just coped with whatever life chucked at you. You may have just battled on. You can't do it anymore, Aries. I'm hearing a really old dance song. What was it called? Faded. It's called Faded. You may feel you're fading. You're fading, Aries. You're not yourself anymore. You may feel you're a shadow of your former self because you're just under too much pressure. And it may depress you. You may look in the mirror thinking, oh my God, where's the old Aries, right? Realizing that what you've taken on is too much, or the lifestyle that you're living is not healthy for you. Yeah. So guys, this is going to be a positive reading. I'm determined, okay? You are making a massive change, Aries. You may not physically make a change for the next 2 or 3 months, but this is the year where you're letting go of pressure. You're letting go of stress. You're going to find a way of living more simply, of cutting down your bills, of dropping the burden. You will find a way. So let's get into this, guys. Archangel Michael, what is the energy, please, of Judgment and the Magician? Wow. Aries. The Strength card, yeah. Yeah. I think, Aries, you've been holding back from making a change for the longest time. It may be your health isn't good. It may be what you're realizing is, I can't live this life anymore, this type of life. 7 of Cups. This is you looking at options. Five of Wands. Five of Wands is internal conflict. I can't deal with this anymore. I can't deal with this anymore. The Emperor. So Aries, this is you. Now, if you're a masculine, you're simply coming through as the Emperor, as the masculine. If you're a feminine, you're sat in this really heavy masculine energy. You're taking charge. So in the past, Aries, with a High Priestess, you either met a Pisces or a Cancerian that may have been significant at the time in your life, or you may have kept a secret about something, or you may have stopped talking to someone, but you were definitely up in your head about this, whatever this was. Eight of Swords, whatever this was, guys. Five of Pentacles. So you might have left someone out in the cold, or you may have not said anything, but you were really worried about your finances. After that time, Aries, you shifted into the energy of the Hermit again, in deep reflection about what would make you happy. Maybe for some of you, there was a connection with a Virgo that you were contemplating. The Six of Swords. You came out of hermit mode, Aries, and you simply decided to move to calmer waters. You decided to move to calmer waters because with the Seven of Pentacles, you looked at the past, realizing you might have made some mistakes, which you may have felt you wanted to rectify. You could have come back into a partnership with someone. You may have sort of pulled yourself together somehow. And I think for a time, Aries, it was successful. Wow, yes, the Six of Wands. It was successful for a period of time until what you realized was you were actually wearing a false mask. You were wearing a false mask. You were pretending you were happy when actually deep down you weren't. You were pretending even to yourself, Aries. You were pretending not only to other people, but you may have pretended to yourself that things were good, but there was a deep sadness inside you. So guys, what you're thinking about now is Page of Wands. You may think, all right, let's get inspired. What can I do to change my situation? You may be willing to think outside the box. But Aries, we're not talking about a little change here. We're talking a massive change. Because I feel there are so many elements of your life as it stands that simply don't work for you anymore because you're not the person you used to be. You're not the person you used to be, Aries. People change, people grow, people enter and leave different phases of their life, learning lessons. When you're 18 or in your early 20s, you think nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change. And then 20 years down the line, what you're thinking about is, wow, I can't believe that I thought that was the life I wanted to stay in. I remember sitting in a car with my mum. It was pouring with rain. And I was very confidently saying to my mum, you know, Mum, I'm never going to leave London. I was living in central London. I was working for a broker. I was earning a lot of money, big social life, right? Going to these exclusive nightclubs every Friday, Saturday. I was loving it. And Mum looked at me with very wise eyes and she said, you know what, Debs, I wouldn't be surprised that at some point in your life, you're going to find yourself living in a little country cottage in the middle of nowhere. And I screwed up my face and I said to my mum, I would never want to do that. And she smiled at me and said, you'd be surprised. So Aries, I think this is sort of what we're looking at for you. You told yourself you were happy in this lifestyle, happy with this person, happy in this job. What you're realizing is, I'm utterly miserable. But it's sort of an amused acceptance, Aries, because what you're thinking about now is, I am so ready to let this go. How did I hang on to this for so long? This job that I'm in, this person that I'm hearing, I just don't know anymore. You're ready. So, Aries, you're thinking outside the box, lots of ideas. You may be thinking about a much younger fire sign. You could be thinking about a child. You may have a child with someone. Let's have a look at the Page of Wands. What are you thinking about? Yes, yes, yes. How am I going to be able to support myself with 4 Pentacles? This is you, Aries, thinking to yourself, okay, I've lived in a beautiful apartment. I can't afford this anymore. What you're saying to yourself is, I could sell the furniture. I don't want to have to pay for storage. How simply could I live and be happy? How simply could I live? I don't need designer clothes anymore, right? I don't need to live in the middle of a really busy, stressful city, no. I could find somewhere very quiet where I can enjoy some peace, get a couple of local part-time jobs, and just detach myself from the stress. That's what you want. Now, guys, this is not a reading for everyone. Many of you out there will be saying, well, hang on, yeah, I've got 3 kids and a dog and a big mortgage and yeah, no, this is for a group of Aries I'm connecting with who may have been dating someone long-term. You may have been flying high in your career for the last few years. You've simply had enough, Aries. What else are you thinking about? Yeah, wow, this is so similar to the Pisces reading. Wow. I'm hearing, where can I find the exit? Where's the exit? Where's the exit? I want to get out of here. You may also be thinking, Aries, how could I manage on 2 Pentacles? I mean, if it got really bad, could I manage on 2 Pentacles? Aries, this is almost someone who is reaching burnout. This is someone who might have a high-flying job, managing a team of people on a really high salary, but what they're realizing is they keep dreaming of going home, packing up a suitcase, and just disappearing. Not telling your work colleagues, just detaching. And holding yourself up in the middle of a forest in a log cabin with a little open fire, with a book, maybe with a big pad of paper and a pen, right? Glass of wine or a cup of coffee to clear your head. What is the minimum I could live on and be happy? Now, if you've got people depending on you, this is not going to be easy. But Aries, it's time. It's time. So in the immediate future, guys, 5 of Swords, 2 of Swords, there is going to be a moment, Aries, where you're going to lose it. You're going to lose it. This is someone saying something pretty matter-of-fact to you, pretty normal. This is your boss saying, oh yeah, Aries, okay, so this is a new project. And you spin around on them and you lose it. How did you think that I could possibly cope with another project? And your boss is there staring at you as if you'd sort of slapped them around the face, because you've never said something like that before. This is a bill coming in, and this is you ringing, I don't know, your gas company, your electricity company, and you have a massive argument with them on the phone. This can't possibly be right. This is way too high. I'm not paying it, and you're slamming down the phone. This is a moment where you realize, Aries, you are on edge. Really on edge. This is a high level of stress. This is feeling overwhelmed. And this is the moment when you say to yourself, I have to make a big change, a big change. I'm almost getting that if you don't make a big change, you could end up with a lot of mental health issues. And I don't mean, Aries, you're going to clinically lose it and go crazy, no. But mental health issues can simply be not sleeping, right? Overindulging just to get through another day, drinking too much, smoking, comfort eating, just to cope with another day. Escapism. Mental health issues could relate to you forgetting things, dropping things, because your head is elsewhere. You can't think straight. You've got too much to cope with. This is what you're realizing you need to release. And this person is saying to you, I agree, Aries. Let's have a chat. So obviously, people, this is not the guy who has sent you the electricity bill or the gas bill. This would be a good friend of yours. This could be a work colleague. This could even be a family member. What they're saying to you is, okay, Page of Swords, come on, Aries. What's going on with you? So, Archangel Michael, when do we have the Five of Swords and the Two of Swords for Aries? Thank you, Michael. Wow. I'm hearing, Aries, I want to be out of this by June. I don't know why. I'm just hearing someone say, I want to be out of this by June. All right. This could represent a job, an area, your home. You may hate where you're living. It could be too expensive. Let's have a look at what you're saying to this person, Aries. Wow, yeah, okay. Ooh. So, guys, whether you're male or female makes no difference. What you're saying to this person is, I've lived a really good life with a 9 of Cups. Yeah, I've been a little bit overindulgent, right? I bought clothes I didn't really need to buy. I bought a super fast car. Or I bought beautiful things for my home. Tower moment, I don't want any of it. I don't want any of it. I'm walking away from any type of overindulgence because I simply need to be at peace. Oh, this is so similar to the Pisces reading, guys. If you have Pisces in your chart, please watch that reading. Please watch that reading. Now, you could be detaching from a Pisces. I don't know, guys. What else are you saying to this person? I'm sorry, I can't do it anymore. Page of Cups. I'm sorry, I can't handle this anymore. I can't do it. I'm going. The Chariot. Wow, Aries. You could be having a very emotional conversation with a family member, a good friend who is helping you get your head straight. This could be a very honest conversation with a boss. He may be saying to you, Aries, you're the best person in our team. We can't lose you, Aries. You're brilliant at what you do. And this is you looking at this person with hollow eyes, saying to them, yeah, but I've lost myself in the process. Work has become my life. I just can't do this anymore. And this is you saying to your boss, I'm sorry, I'm handing in my notice. Your boss may be desperately scrambling around thinking, what can I say to Aries? They may suggest a holiday. Aries, I don't think that's enough. This is you needing a big life change. It's way past time. You're realizing a holiday isn't going to do it. A long weekend isn't going to do it. Because you reached a point where you cannot imagine another day of this, whatever this is. Aries, you could be in an amazing company. You could be in a beautiful apartment. But it's as if you don't care anymore. Maybe 5-10 years ago, Aries, you were zooming up the career ladder. You were thinking, yep, I'm going to make a lot of money. I'm going to do really, really well. I'm going to put money aside for my retirement, right? I'm going to buy beautiful things. It means nothing anymore. And you're shocking yourself. This is the quintessential career woman with rows of Manolo Blahniks, a beautiful closet of designer clothes, antique furniture in her home. But she's so stressed out, what she's realizing she's doing every night is putting on cozy pajamas like she was 12 years old and sitting watching old movies. She's not connected to her environment anymore. She's going back to wanting to cause it herself because she's realizing she's under too much pressure. So male or female, Aries, you are saying to whoever this is, I'm going. What is this person saying? 8 of Wands. I think they're going to try and persuade you to stay. They want you to really think about this, Aries, but why do I feel as if you've already made up your mind? You've already made up your mind. Deep down, the moon. Yeah, they're sitting in a bit of fear. This is your boss having a bit of a fit inside, thinking, oh my God, what are we going to do if we lose Aries, right? This is a member of your family saying to you, Aries, God, are you going to live up your high-flying city job? You want to do what? You want to move to a tiny village in the middle of nowhere? Are you crazy? What are you going to do for money? What a waste. And this is you very calmly looking at this person saying, I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. Yeah. What else is this person saying to you? All right, they could try and bribe you in the nicest sense, Aries. They may say to you, yeah, but Aries, I can give you a massive pay rise next year. Or, Aries, we think you just need a holiday. Why don't you just take a holiday on us, that sort of thing. We'll pay for it, Aries. Turning up with a little gift. It doesn't make any difference, is what I'm getting. Guys, what is the energy between you and whoever this is? Could be anyone. 10 of Wands, yeah. Aries, this is you knowing that you just can't do this anymore. You can't cope with this lifestyle anymore. You can't pretend that you're happy anymore because you're not. And whoever this is stressed out because for some reason it affects them. I don't know, guys. You could even be breaking off an engagement. I mean, we have a woman here whose wedding dress is going up in flames. I mean, Aries, if you're male, you could be breaking off an engagement. If you're female, you may be saying to the guy you've been living with for the last year or so, I'm sorry, I can't marry you. This lifestyle isn't for me. It's not for me. I'm sorry. Could be. Otherwise, this is you knowing that you just can't cope with anymore. 10 of Wands is, I can't deal with anymore. So Aries, big change on the horizon. What you're hoping to do is to keep your feet on the ground and ensure that you can cover your basic expenses. Now, this could be you, Aries, thinking to yourself, okay, what is the minimum amount I could live on relatively comfortably? You might be thinking of moving to a completely different location. It could be a lot cheaper. You may be thinking of downsizing. It might be even, Aries, you're gathering a few things together to sell that you don't need. I feel that you're decluttering, you're cleaning out, you're rethinking, you're analysing what you want for the future. This is huge for you. So Aries, this is you in that little log cabin with that open fire, silence. You could hear a pin drop. You're beginning to relax. Your shoulders are dropping. And you're thinking, all right, let's have a look at how much money I would need to support myself in the simplest possible way. What are the basics? Food. Got to pay some kind of water and electricity. Okay. Definitely need Wi-Fi. All right. I don't need a gym membership. I don't need going out money. I don't need the wine club membership. I don't need the golf club membership. I don't need a souped up car. I'm going to sell it. Yeah, I'm going to sell it. Maybe I could even find somewhere where there's a really good bus route. I wouldn't need a car at all. I wouldn't even have to pay for gas. Aries, you're really thinking about simplifying your life. Because what you're realizing is, if it works, it's going to be allowing you life balance. It's going to be enabling you, I'm hearing, to sleep peacefully for the first time in years. No stress. What I like about this, guys, is you're not living in fantasy land. This is you just not planning a crazy escape. You are keeping your feet on the ground and you're thinking about the practicalities. Where could I live? What jobs are there in the area that I could cope with, which means I don't have any stress? You could be leaving a high-flying job and going to work as a bartender. I don't know. You will find a way of reducing the pressure. You will find a way, Aries, because you're determined. What are you thinking that you need to do first of all? Wow, Ace of Pentacles. You may be closing different accounts to build up a lump sum of money. Memberships you don't need per month, something like that. You may be with the world traveling to check out some different areas that are much less expensive. With the view, Aries, that I think you're ready to relocate. Ace of Pentacles. You may be living in a beautiful place in the world, but it's very expensive. And what you're thinking about is, if I leave my super stressful job, okay, it was well paid, but I don't need to live in the city. And if I don't need to live in the city for a job, then it's going to bring down my rent or mortgage payments to sort of a quarter of the amount. You're really picking this apart, Aries, and being very grounded about this. You're being very grounded about this. Six of Cups. Yeah. This is you after a long day's work, getting off the train. You're on the side of the railway tracks in this busy city, and you're thinking, I don't want to be here. I just don't want to be here. Right? Yeah. Aries, Four of Swords. You're ready to be vulnerable with other people, open up your heart, express how you're really feeling. You're also aware, Aries, that time is ticking. You may have reached a particular age, and you're looking back thinking, wow, where the hell did the last 10 years go? What else are you considering, Aries? The Knight of Pentacles. That you will need a certain amount of money for this transition. You will. I mean, if you're moving, you've got to pay for a removal van and that sort of thing. Even if you're moving somewhere cheaper, a big change is always initially quite expensive. But what you're thinking primarily, Aries, about is, once I make this move, I am not moving again. What you're telling yourself is, this has to be for the long term. This can't just be a temporary solution. I want this to work long term. It may be psychologically, Aries, you want to feel a bit more stable, less worried about money, less stressed. And what you're thinking about is, okay, this isn't me just moving to a different area of the city that's cheaper. This is me giving up my job and moving to a completely different area and living a very different life. You're going to have to get used to it, Aries. You may miss the finer things in life occasionally. Being able to pop downstairs and go to a local wine bar, or being able to go to a lovely Italian deli around the corner. You may miss that. But you will adapt. And I think if you can move yourself into a place where you're not stressed about money, or you're not having to deal with a lot of pressure going forward, isn't it worth it? Isn't it worth it? I think it is. I think it is. What else are you considering here? The Hangman. That you've kept yourself stuck for the longest time. You may also begin to see your life differently. You may begin to see your life blossoming in front of you in the future. Yeah, guys. Ace of Swords. You told yourself the truth. Everything has to change. Everything. You are closing out major cycles in your life, I think, in different areas of your life en masse, all in one go, because this is what you need to do. You know you need to do this. The truth is, Aries, you're fed up of feeling stressed and unhappy. Five of Cups. You're fed up with feeling stressed and unhappy. You've told yourself you can cope with it. You've told yourself it's worth it for this life, for this job, right? It's not. You just want happiness, Aries. And you want to, I'm hearing someone say to themselves, I want to laugh again. I want to laugh again. Yeah. Aries, this could be you moving from a gorgeous apartment in the middle of the city to running a tiny tea shop in a local village. But you're having fun, right? You may have a local cat here. You may be even wearing completely different clothes. Or this could be you as a bartender. Or you may be going into catering or something like that. You could end up working in a hotel. Whatever this is, Aries, it's a massive change for you. But there's a lot of brightness and fun energy coming from this Three of Cups. It's time to get excited about life again, Aries. It's time to find you again, Aries. It's time to acknowledge, Aries, the you that you are now. You've changed, and so your life has to change with you. I'm leaving it there. I really hope it's helped. As always, do let me know, guys, if this resonates with you. Sending much love and light your way. Whoever is going through this, it is not easy. I've been there too. Take care of yourselves, and I will be back before you know it with your next set of readings. See you soon, guys. Bye now.